My name is Brian Pillman Jr. and you're watching Dre 41 Gaming. Now I'm a little partial to this gaming channel because 41 is my magic number. It was my number in football and it was my father's football number. So you can bet that Brian Pillman Jr. is going to be tuning in to Dre 41 Gaming only on YouTube.
What's up, y'all? It is your boy Drake41, aka Mr. 4K, aka El Fuego, Spicy Drake, and we are playing King of Colosseum Red and Green on the PlayStation 2. This is not a this is the official game. There's things of that nature. All right, so basically in this episode, what we're gonna do, as you can see, Ultimate Fighter. And basically, it's utilizing every single MMA fighter in the game to see who's the best MMA fighter. I might do a couple of episodes like this. We'll see what happens because it takes a lot of time to set this up. So, it is what it is. Now, I'm going to give you guys, or show you guys, the list of fighters that we have in here, just so you guys can see. Some of the fighters get a bye because it's an uneven amount of fighters in here. So you already see the initial fights that we have set up. I know majority of you don't know who these guys are, which is fine. You might know some of them, you might not know any of them at all. But hopefully this is an entertaining video, so we'll see what happens. But we're going to get to it. The initial fight is Fujita versus Yasuda. Let's get to it. Also, so you guys know, I did speed this up a little bit to 200% so the matches go by a little bit quicker. This is going to be, I guess, a pilot episode, mainly because in regular exhibition matches, you can make it MMA rules. You know what I'm saying? Knockout submission. But here's the good thing about this, and the bad thing. When you do tournaments in this, it's just wrestling. You can't choose any other rules except pro wrestling, which it is what it is. Unless somebody knows how to change it or whatever the case is, then I would appreciate it. Let me know. But yeah, so one thing you can do is get critical hits, which are knockouts. So I guess you could do pin, submission, and knockout in this match. In this tournament. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of fighters in here. You don't know who they are. But I don't know if anybody who has on YouTube, and correct me if I'm wrong, and I will be okay with admitting I'm wrong, but I cannot find anybody who has this a tournament like this set up on YouTube, or the translation guide set up on YouTube. You really don't see that. I mean, you can find it on Google search, with FAQs, but there's not a video for it. So I think I'm, definitely I'm definitely doing something new with an old ass game. So it is what it is. And like I said, it's gonna be sped up to 200% for match speed, so it's gonna go through pretty quickly. This is also, I think, developed by the same people who did Fire Pro. So yeah, if you didn't know that, I think something like that. I could be wrong. I did my research, a little bit of it, but like I said, this is also, showing you guys the rosters and their entrances in here as well. So that's another good thing you could take away from this video as well, if anything. But yeah, man, it's, I've been really, excited about playing this game because, like I said, I had King of Colosseum Red and Green for a minute. I had it for a minute. So for me, it's it's important to have these videos on YouTube so you guys can see them. I think it's really important to have that. And the presentation, man, that's what I like the most, is presentation. This is so cool that they have stuff like this. And and it's good to kind of step away from the WWE 2K22, you know what I'm saying, and just play something different. I mean, as you guys can see, if you're subscribed to my channel, you see I have different wrestling games almost every day. You know what I'm saying, or different aspects of wrestling games on my channel. I have so many different playlists that you can go through, watch, past live streams, things like that. So I'm trying to, build up a library of entertaining videos that involve that involve wrestling games. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna have all the wrestling games ever created, because I'm not doing that. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. If I'm not interested in it, I'm not gonna buy it. One thing that I was gonna, damn, you punch him on top of the head. Uh-oh, takedown. Another thing that I wanted to play was Backyard Wrestling. I have part 1. I want to get part 2. I definitely want to get part 2. We'll see what happens though. We'll definitely see what happens. Damn, punch right to the head. Oh, damn, another punch to the head. Oh, overhead. Nope. Oh, damn, just throwing those bows right now. Honestly, I don't know who to really go for it. I don't know neither one of these guys. So it kind of is what it is. Oh, and I don't even know the time limit for this. I was not paying attention. But honestly, it's either going to be knockout or submission. Like I said, when you get a critical, you just get a critical. It is what it is. You're going to get knocked out. And this is not like, Blade isn't a real company. It's actually supposed to be Pride. Oh damn. Throwing those knees. Oh god. He's done. That's it. He's gonna finish him just like that. I see it already. Yeah, he's done. Tadao is getting worked. Oh, yep, he gave up. Got him up out of there. I seen it. On to the next one. Damn, he washed him. So now Yoshi Takayama about to get in. We're gonna see if Yoshi can get into the next round. Yeah, it's going down, man. And that's what. And I wish it was like, honestly, wish it was, you know, more even as far as fights go. But honestly, as quick as these matches go, this video shouldn't be too long. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go like an hour. Honestly, like for me, I know a lot of people. Maybe I could break it up. Maybe I'll break this video up in, you know, sections to make it more, you know, palatable for people. Because I mean, like a lot of the times, people aren't gonna sit there and watch an hour-long video on YouTube. But a lot of people's attention span is not that high. I could sit there and watch it, but you know, I'm a minority, not the majority. And I mean, analytics definitely tell a lot, so it is what it is. Also got a video, it's either out now or not yet. Depending on when I upload this video, I honestly don't know when I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know. Shoot, from the initial recording to when it's uploaded or, you know, premiered on YouTube, could be months from now. I'm being completely, like, I'm recording this right now on June 4th. So whenever this premieres on YouTube is when it goes up. So that's what that is. Yeah, I got so many videos already in the chamber, man, waiting to premiere or to, you know, just to show up. So man, I'm working. I'm trying to get that content out to you guys. I'm also, you know, a lot of people know, you know, they're in the wrestling games community, knows that I'm helping with a wrestling game called The Wrestling Code, if you haven't heard of it. Doing the character design, so that's attires, tattoos, you know, whatever they need me to do. You know what I'm saying? Merchandise, all that type of stuff. I'm doing a lot of things. So I'm also working on that, and also working, you know, the 40 plus. You know, so it's like being super busy, which I'm fine with. I'm definitely fine with. So like I said, on this one, I gotta go for my guy Yoshi. I have to. I don't know if he's gonna sweep the board. I did do a tournament, and I didn't record it, and it wasn't as many people. I wanted to do like a big man tournament, like for wrestlers, and I'm gonna be honest. Vader is a monster in this game. I don't know. It's weird. It's very strange because he's in this game. Vader is under Noah, Pro Wrestling Noah, and he is a beast in this game. Like, he will critical people. Like, I've seen him watch. Like, Masawa in these Japanese wrestling games is OP. So is Kenta Kobashi. Vader will dust them off something filthy. Like, I put Vader up against like the toughest people I think are in this game, and he runs through them. Like, it's a little bit sad how he just, like, I mean, barrel rolls through the roster. Like, Vader is probably the most OP character in this game. Like, even like Jumbo Saruta. Like, I I don't think Jumbo Saruta could beat him. Like, Vader is really OP. Like, it's crazy. And these dudes are just dancing around each other. It's fine. I ain't gonna worry about it. Oh damn. Oh, he gonna throw those knees too. I can't forget about that. Fujita got those knees. But Yoshi, he definitely a fighter, man. He's a brawler, but he's a wrestler at heart, man. And it's like in Japan, they had this weird thing where, you know, they wanted to show how tough these pro wrestlers are and put them in MMA matches where they get they boots smoked. And it's like, bro, why are y'all doing, like, isn't that like killing the gimmick? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm not gonna stunt. Like, CM Punk is a great wrestler, but him going to UFC kind of killed his, like, his persona for me a little bit, cause he got washed. Like, yo, like, you going somewhere and you expect, all right, I don't expect him to be world champion. I didn't expect CM Punk to, like, you know, climb the ranks, and you know what I'm saying? Because he's old at the time. His body was beat up, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't expect him to go out there and wash people. You feel me? But damn. Like, even in the UFC game, he has the lowest overall because he wasn't good at it. He just wasn't good, and it was just like, to go in there and see him get washed, it kind of takes a, like, and don't get me wrong, because it's like in pro wrestling, you lose matches. But it's like, you know it in the main, that's it. God, how did he get, wow, he just threw a German, he got it before. In MMA, you know it's a legit fight, so it's like, you probably wouldn't take it away from, like, all right, in a legit fight, you took an L, you know what I'm saying, and that's what it is. But still, in a realm of pro wrestling where you're like, oh, well, you know, CM Punk is, you know, a future legend in the world of pro wrestling, and you bring him into MMA where he's just a novice. I mean, he's a nobody. You feel me? Like, Brock Lesnar went into MMA and he did his thing. He was 5-3, something like that, which, you know, he got a winning record, which is good. You know, Dan the Beast Severin, incredible. Ken Shamrock, incredible. You feel me? You bring some of these people like Ronda Rousey, incredible. You feel me? Like, you get some of these people who are good at both, and but it's like at first, damn, Yoshi won. Oh, I think Yoshi gonna sweep the board, yo. All right, so now we got Don Fry going up against Antonio Minotauro Nogueira. Oh, this is about to go down. I'm ready for this. But yeah, back to what I was saying. When, like, you have this persona in wrestling where you're like a top guy, and you go into another realm of mixed martial arts or MMA, MMA, and you get washed, I think it kind of takes away, like, from your persona. I do. And I mean, some people could feel differently about it, and I can understand that. But for me looking at it, I feel like, you know, for a person to be good at both, pro wrestling is something you can learn that's easier because you're working with the other person. You feel me? As opposed to MMA where you're working against the person. If CM Punk started from, and then they, you know, that whole stunting about the Muay Thai background they say in wrestling, it's not real. It's not real. But I would say, like, if CM Punk started off in, like, MMA, I think he would have been better, as opposed to having to get trained from zero and having to perform on a big stage. Now, you could take somebody into wrestling and say, here's the spots that we're going to do. And I'm going to talk you through in the match of what we're going to do next. That's, I mean, now you're just taking cues, and as long as you have that athleticism to perform those maneuvers that y'all planned, y'all good money. You feel me? So that's why I think it's different. And I think if he would have started MMA first, of course he would. Depending on how successful he would be in MMA would be determined on how big of a name he would be in pro wrestling, and that's just a fact. If you're a big name in MMA, there's no way they're gonna have you come in as a jobber. It doesn't even make sense. Honestly, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Like, for instance, no, and the one thing I hated about what WWE did was bringing in Cain Velasquez just to get washed by Brock. That right there, I didn't like that. I did not like that. And then they only used it one time and let him go. That would, yo, that, nah, bro. Nah, bro. That to me was dumb. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. And it's like, for me, I see it as a situation where, to be completely honest, if I was Cain Velasquez, I would have been like, bruh, y'all not about to bring me in just to get beat by this dude. It could be like a no contest or a double DQ or some nonsense like that. But it's like, why bring me in, right? When you know I could legitimately beat Brock Lesnar, right? And have him beat me and then fire me. Bruh! Like, WWE does weird things, man. They do weird, like they bring in a top star just to wash him. Just to wash him. And it's just like, I don't get it. I am thoroughly confused by the way that they do things. But like I said, with MMA stars, man, it's like a lot of them get good bookings. You know what I'm saying? For another example, Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle was in UFC. Matt Riddle was in UFC. I think they fired him over some nonsense. I forget what it was exactly, but I know like his career in MMA ended not so well. It wasn't because he was getting washed. I think it was something to do with Dana White, and then he went to wrestling, which I think, honestly, as an MMA guy going into the world of professional wrestling, he definitely did his thing. You know what I'm saying? He stood out. He wasn't like the type to be like the brooding, you know, don't talk much. You feel me? Like, he was like if Rob Van Dam started in MMA, which, I mean, honestly, if you can compare, you know, Matt Riddle to a wrestler, it'd be like a surfer RVD. You feel me? Like, honestly, that's what I see. That's what I think. I don't know. You might think of something else different, but like even Matt Riddle, you know, Ronda Rousey, she's doing her thing. Wow. He criticaled him that fast. Damn, Don Fry. All right, Don Fry got washed, so Mario Perry is going up against Ogawa Naoya. Let's get to it. All right, so damn, like in these matches, yo, people get washed quick, fast. They get washed super fast, and honestly, now I don't mind. I don't mind it being wrestling rules, because if it's MMA, they can critical somebody and also make somebody submit. So that's what that is. Also, yeah, I decided that I'm gonna cut these videos up. That's probably, each video is gonna be like around 20 minutes or so. So it's just easy to digest, and it can go week to week, and you can just, you know, watch it when, you know, whenever. You know, you don't gotta dedicate a whole hour. People are busy, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the time for me, it's just listening to a video while I'm doing something or whatever, because the person is saying something intriguing. But another thing with this game, yo, that I really do like, and that they have just a plethora of different organizations, factions within those organizations, and different attires to represent different eras within the performer's career, which is super cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish we had that, and well, I mean, I can't sit there and say I wish we have it, because we have the ability to have it now. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, though, it's so cool. The one thing I wish, if I had this on PC and I had like an English translation, it would be easier for me to go through the game and create people. That's the one problem that I have with most of the Japanese exclusive games, is that because I can't read Japanese, and a lot of the times, like going through the menus and stuff, is just a long, tedious process. I don't create people in games. And I know in this game that you can create a lot of people. The only game I'm good with creating people, honestly, is Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. That's the only one I'm really good at. A Japanese wrestling game. And Wrestle Kingdom 2. Wrestle Kingdom 2, I'm good at it because it's simple. like going through the, like it shows you the moves. You feel me? Like, you know, it's front grapple, back grapple. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you can navigate your way through it. Same thing with virtual pro wrestling. It's just like No Mercy. So you can like more or less work your way through it. You could fumble your way through and you'll be good. I don't know if I could do it with this game. Like, I want to, like, even in King of Colosseum 2, I want to be able to create people. Like, I don't know if I'll create people in this one. I'll say that because it's two different games, and putting them together, I don't know how that works. If somebody would let me know, I would definitely appreciate that. I don't know how that would work. I would have to create somebody on King of Colosseum 2 as opposed to Red and Green, because I don't know which one is going to be on. I don't know how that works as far as migrating data from one game to the other, because for me, when I migrate data from one game to the other, like I translate everybody's name. So as you can see, you know, it says Perry and Ogawa because I go through the game and you know, make everybody name in English. You know what I'm saying? Just for video purposes. If I wasn't recording this, I wouldn't care. Oh, well, maybe I would because I want to, you know, have their names there. But it's the same thing for any of these games, the Japanese games. I did the same thing for Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Yo, he beating fire out of him. Damn! Ogawa beat him. Ooh, okay, hold on now. See, this is tough right here. I like this. Like, you can have MMA fights in a wrestling game. That's something that I definitely got to convey to the devs at Virtual Basement. Like, to have one of these type of games where you can have MMA fights, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and it works. I think that's, you know, a cool thing. Simplified. Of course, it wouldn't be like, you know, something in depth like UFC. You know what I'm saying? EA UFC. But it would be, you know, something to where you can, oh, okay, you can have MMA fights in a wrestling game. You know, that's something that's been missing for a long time. A long time. There hasn't been a wrestling game where they had, like, MMA matches. You feel me? So, that's what I mean. But yeah, oh man, just having a game like this or having multiple games from Japan that I wish I had when I was younger. And that it would have made me so more interested in, like, did he critical him? Oh, I was about to say. Oh, he might have. That might be it. Oh, broke. If I, like, when I, you know, if I had this game when it first came out, it would have made me so more interested in learning a new language so I could run through these and, like, create people and do all that stuff. But I think I'm going to stick with King of Colosseum 2 and really get with creating wrestlers in there, because I think that would be better off. Wow, STO is a finish? Oh, damn, he dead. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We're going to call it right there. Damn. Okay. Oh, look at him flying around. Alright, we are going to call it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to have in the next video, we're going to have a continuation of this Ultimate Fighter tournament to see who's the best MMA fighter in King of Colosseum Red and Green. Like, subscribe if you're new. Other than that, y'all stay safe. I'm going to catch you guys on the next episode. Later.